My thing is, I want justice, and it's infuriating that these 6 people are walking around scot-free with no problem. I hope right now they're suffering as far as it's hard to get a job or whatever the case may be. Like, I hope their life is not just a cakewalk, like none of this happened.
As a family, they did not want street justice. They wanted the legal system to work how they believe it should. And
Oh,
that's the problem.
I'm not saying street justice.
I do believe
Now,
this story probably will be dying down soon, and the next input story here will replace it.
I don't think so. I think it'll be going on. Didn't I tell you this story wasn't gonna die down?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a matter of opinion. If I'm right, but I'm leaving no for now to go outside, putting chores and obligations on our part.
Before we start this video, please take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Matter of Opinion. Like this video, share this video, and if you want to follow us on our other social media platforms, the links are in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an update to the Shanquella Robinson story. Welcome to another episode of Matter of Opinion. I'm your boy, Walls P.
And I'm your girl, Erica.
Now, for those who follow the channel, you know we've been covering the Shanquella Robinson story as closely as possible and filling you guys in on whatever updates that took place. Now, just as recently as Friday, May 19th, the Shanquella Robinson family held a rally in Washington, D.C. to try and get the Biden administration to intervene. Because as we know, the FBI said they are not releasing the autopsy to the Shanquella Robinson family, and the case has been red flagged. That didn't sit too well to the people of North Carolina. Apparently, the people in North Carolina decided to take matters into their own hands and give some of that sweet street justice. Now, I don't condone violence, but in a case like this, I can see where people are frustrated and angry and decided to take matters into their own hands. According to multiple sources, Alisa Hyatt and DaeJhanae Jackson went to a club in Greensboro, North Carolina called Electric Tequilla, and they went there Wednesday night, May 10th. Now, while they were there, people recognized the two and somebody started recording them. So pretty much a person there saw them there, recognized DaeJhanae Jackson, pulled out her phone and started recording her. Alisa Hyatt decided to walk up to the woman and ask, can they stop recording them? And the woman said no. Upon her walking away, the friends of the woman recording asked, who was she? She replied, that was one of the girls who allegedly did what they did to Shanquella Robinson in Cabo, Mexico. Now, here's where things get crazy, and you gotta look at these Cabo 6 as being emboldened. As the bar closed, it's reported that the Cabo 2 was still running their mouth. At that point, the crowd had enough. They decided to team up and beat the crap out of the Cabo 2. Now, when the news first broke, it was reported that Winter Donovan was there, but they later found out the lady that was wearing the leaf outfit was actually a friend of the Cabo 3 by the name of Joya Elise. And the reason why people figured out that wasn't Winter Donovan, because this lady by the name of Joya Elise was at a graduation earlier in the day and was seen wearing that same outfit. Now, I don't know about you, Erica P, but the fact that these people were walking around like nothing happened and decided to go to a club, that got to tell me that these people have very little remorse for the actions that actually took place in Cabo, Mexico. What are your thoughts on everything that transpired as far as them getting their butt kicked at this club?
Look, I do not condone street justice, but sometimes it makes sense. It makes sense in this case because think about it. This woman's family tried to go all of the appropriate channels and nothing has been done. So if I went through every single channel, everybody that's around listening to the case and listening to the story have got invested in the story. So if they see these people out living their best lives, what do you think is going to happen? You're not you're not being remorseful. You're not mourning the passing of your friend, quote unquote, so-called friend. But then you want to just do whatever? No.
But see, this is why in the last video we made, I said I want their life to be uncomfortable.
Yes, I understand why, because my thing is you have no consequences for your actions. And then You just gonna live it up? No. I'm sorry. I don't really want you out in the public.
The way I look at it, and I'm assuming at this point, but the way I look at it, because when I was being mischievous and out there running the streets and everything like that, whenever I would get into problems with the law and I would finagle a way out of it, I'm looking at it as, yeah, I pulled a fast one. And I'm thinking this is what these women are thinking. I pulled a fast one. I don't have a care in the world. Because if you think about it, we don't know which one of the Cabo three, as far as the women it was, but you had a journalist or somebody that was working, for a news network that traveled out to where one of the Cabo three women were, sniffed them out, and then tried to have an interview with them, and they jumped in their car and sped away. If you had somebody come to where you were to find you to get questions, why would you think that everything is a-okay now for y'all to be partying, living your best life?
That's
Like,
hard.
that makes no sense to me. That shows you have no heart and you don't really give a damn about what you did. And now you're thinking, oh, we're in the clear, because it seems like they were staying behind the scenes. You couldn't hear nothing from them. You couldn't find them. But as soon as the FBI say, oh, we can't arrest them or anything like that, now all of a sudden you coming out living your best life. You got what you deserved in my book.
I wholeheartedly get it. Because think about it. If you have somebody that lost their life so egregious, and what do you expect? You expect someone to be held accountable for the actions of what transpired. Now that you're telling me on the US end, nah, we're not doing nothing. What did you really think was going to happen?
Yeah,
The next
exactly.
thing, street justice was going to happen, because think about it.
Exactly.
This story is everywhere. And because the story is everywhere, what do you think happens now? They're not forgetting, because it's still
See,
being watched. It's still being talked about. You're still getting updates months later. So, no, people are not going to forget your face. You may fade in to the background, but at least one person is going to spot you at this point.
this is why I'm happy that everybody's still screaming justice for Shanquella Robinson, because it's not going to go away in my book. If this was a case where the Cabo Six were out on bail and they're scheduled to go in court and, face the consequences or see if they're found guilty or whatever, and this happened, I would have a problem with it, because you then let them face their day in court. But these are people that it's seeming like they did a crime, and it's a good chance or possibility that they could walk away scot-free. Because I saw in the comment section of, where they broke the news, and people are like, oh, this isn't the way to go about it. Yeah, but if you're not getting the justice that that you see fit, or even the attempt to seek for justice with our criminal laws and in court, then this is the result that you're going to get. You're going to get people that's going to take matters into their own hands and play the role of a vigilante. And I'm sorry, I don't condone violence, but at the end of the day, you're going to have a hard life. You're definitely going to have a hard time. And like I said in the last video, I want their life to be uncomfortable. The only way I want them to be relieved of that uncomfortable life is after they see a judge, get the case heard, and if they're found not guilty, it is what it is. But if they're found guilty, serve their time, now you can possibly be relieved of having your life being difficult, because you done served your time, you paid your dues. But as of right now, you paid absolutely no dues, so the streets is gonna make you pay. Unfortunately. The reason why I say unfortunately is because, again, I don't condone violence, but I understand it and I am not mad at it. Oh, final thought. If you want to see the video of the Cabo 2 getting the brakes beat off of them, click the link in the description to our locals. The video is there for you. So definitely do your diligence to check it out. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think in the comment section. We would love to hear your take. Do you think that street justice was justified, or do you think it could have been handled a different way? Like and subscribe to the channel, share this video. Definitely click that notification bell so that you could be notified for more content like this, because we will definitely be staying on top of the Shanquella Robinson story, the case, until Shanquella Robinson gets justice. And if you want to follow the Shanquella Robinson story that we've been covering, click the playlist at the end of the video and you'll be up to speed in no time. Like this video, share this video, comment on this video. Once again, I'm your boy Walls P.
I'm your girl, Erica.
And we will catch you, ladies and gentlemen, on the next episode. Peace.
Peace.
It's a matter of opinion.